Hey, what is going on everybody? My name is Flo and welcome to episode 11 of my Borderlands the Pre-Sequel Legendary Weapons Guide. Today I have yet another legendary OSKit for you known as the Moonlight Saga. Now in my case it is the Moonlight Saga without any prefix, and I don't know if there is a prefix to this OSKit. You may have one or you may not have one, I don't know. So to get this OSKit you need to fast travel to the research and development section in the Hyperion Moonbase. Once you're in the Hyperion Moonbase, you just need to follow the same path that I took, and then you will get to a mission called Lab 19. You just need to accept the mission and do some things to pretty much almost complete the mission up to a certain point. Now you just have to find like one echo or something, and then you have to input a code onto a console, and that will actually open up a door. Now here I'm gonna accept the mission, and then we're gonna cut to the part where I actually have input the code already. And what you need to do is the door will actually open once you input the correct code, and then you need to save and quit out of the game, because then you will get the objective to kill the tiny destroyer, which is the guy who will drop this OSKit. And just save and quit out of the game and go back in so you can farm him actually. So every time you do not get this item, you need to Alt-F4 then out of the game and just do it all over again. But there you can see he drops the Moonlight Saga, and I'm just gonna take another look at this item. Alright, so this item actually has two effects. Now the first effect you can see right here when you are in an atmosphere. When you're in an atmosphere, you gain some small amount of health regeneration. Now the health regeneration actually is not all that great, so it's basically like the other OSKit that I actually have done a review of, which was called, what was it called? I can't remember the name, but it was the other OSKit that actually also granted you a small amount of health regeneration, which was not that noticeable. Now this is basically the same thing here. So in an atmosphere, this OSKit is not all that great. However, that kind of changes once you are in a vacuum. Now when you're in a vacuum, you get a different effect, which is that you steal health from an enemy that you shoot. Now as you can see here, I'm just very low on health right here, and every time I shoot an enemy I gain 2.5% of the damage I dealt, I get back as health. Now this can be pretty useful in combination with other things like when you're playing as Wilhelm probably, or as a claptrap that has specced into a lot of health regenerating skills. Now I didn't find this OSKit to be that useful in general, just like the other one that I forgot the name of, and it probably is not that great overall. The effects are pretty small and don't have that much of an impact. However, the 2.5% lifesteal is okay in my opinion, but the 60 health regeneration per second just doesn't make up for anything. And one other point that I haven't touched on yet is that the O2 capacity of this OSKit is extremely low. It is probably the lowest capacity in the whole game probably. Now it only has 50 O2 capacity, which is pretty much nothing. The next value I have seen so far was like 100, which was the lowest that I've seen other than this OSKit. So I think that you should definitely not go for this OSKit, as I already mentioned, and just avoid it basically. Now I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next Legendary Weapons Guide. Bye bye.